We now discuss the solution of a problem from the section Statistics and Probability. This question is on the variance. This question has appeared in the Joint Entrance Examination Main held on 26th June 2022 in the second shift. The given question is the mean and standard deviation of 50 observations are 15 and 2 respectively. It was found that one incorrect observation was taken such that the sum of the correct and incorrect observation is 70. If the correct mean is 16, then the correct variance is equal to, we are given 4 options. Option A 10, option B 36, option C 43, option D 60. And we are given the mean and standard deviation of 50 observations are given to be 15 and 2 respectively. And it was found that one incorrect observation was taken such that the sum of correct and incorrect observation is given to be 70. And if the correct mean is 16, then required to find the correct variance is equal to. That is the given question to us. We now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. We have n, the number of observations is given to be 50. We are given the mean, that is x bar, that is equal to 15 of these 50 observations, with the incorrect, one of them is an incorrect observation, is 15, and with its standard deviation is sigma is equal to 2 with the incorrect observation. Now let x1 and x1 prime be incorrect and correct observations. x1 is incorrect observation, x1 prime is the correct observation respectively. And it is given that the sum of the correct and incorrect observation is 70, that is x1 prime plus x1 is equal to 70. Let's call this as the equation 1. And this x bar is 15. Now the observation, one of the observations is incorrect. That means with the incorrect observation, this is the mean, and that is equal to the sum of the observations by the number of observations, that is the mean, is equal to 15. And that will imply the first one, the x1, that is the incorrect observation, plus the remaining sigma I is equal to 2 to 50 xi by 50 is equal to 15. And cross multiply, we will get x1 plus sigma I is equal to 2 to 50 xi is equal to 750. That is the equation 2. We continue in the next slide. Yeah, that's what we have done so far. And given the mean with correct observation is 16. So that is x1 prime, the correct one we have taken, plus sigma I is equal to 2 to 50 xi, that is the remaining sum, by 50 is equal to 16. That is the sum of the observations by the number of observations. In this sum, the correct observation is taken. So that is equal to 16. Cross multiply, we will get x1 prime, that is the correct observation, plus the remaining, the sum of the remaining observations, sigma I is equal to 2 to 50, xi is equal to 800. Let's call this as the equation 3. And now subtract the equation 2 from equation 3. We get x1 prime minus x1, x1 prime minus x1, this cancels, is equal to 800 minus 750, that is 50. From the equation 1, we have x1 prime plus x1 is equal to 70. From equation 4, x1 prime minus x1 is equal to 50. Adding these two, you will get 2x1 prime is equal to 70 plus 50, 120. And x1 prime will be 120 by 2, that is 60. And if x1 prime is 60, then x1 is 10, because their sum is 70. Agreed. We have the correct observation is 60, the incorrect observation is 10. Right. We continue in the next slide. Right. And we have x1 prime is 60, x1 is equal to 10. We have so far not made use of this standard deviation, sigma is equal to 2 with incorrect observation. So we take sigma is equal to 2 with incorrect observation, and the standard deviation formula is if x1, x2, xn are n observations, then sigma, the standard deviation, is equal to under the square root of sigma I is equal to 1 to n xi square by n minus x bar square. So take the squares on both sides, sigma square is equal to 4. So that will imply sigma I is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 minus x bar square is equal to 4. So this x bar is the 15 with the incorrect observation. So that is equal to sigma. Now take out the first one, x1 square plus sigma is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 minus 15 square, that is equal to 4. Now we know x1 square, x1 is 10, so that will be 10 square plus sigma is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 is equal to 4 plus 225, that is 229. So this will imply sigma I is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 is equal to 229 minus 10 square by 50. 10 square by 50 is 100 by 50, that is minus 2, that is 227. This is with the incorrect observation. Agreed. Now we want the correct variance. The variance is sigma square. So correct variance means with the correct observation, that is x1 prime square, sigma I is equal to 1 to 50 xi square, that is for the remaining, whole by 50, that's the formula we are using, minus the correct mean. The correct mean is 16 square. So in this will imply x1 prime is 60 square plus sigma is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 minus 16 square. So that's further simplified, 16 square by 50 plus sigma is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50 minus 250. 16 16s are minus 256. Right. Now in this 60 square by 50, and this one sigma is equal to 1 to 50 xi square by 50, we know 227 from the above. So that will be equal to, this is 60 square by 50 is 72, that is 3600 by 50, that is 72, and this one is from this one, the 227 minus 256. Now simplifying, we will get 43. Therefore, the correct variance for this question is 43. Let's look at our options. Our answer 43 appears against option C. Therefore, our answer to this question is option C. So that is the detailed discussion of the solution of the problem from the statistics and probability, which is based on the concept of variation and standard deviation. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.